Right, let's see if this is working. Should be working.
Let's see if this is...
Yep, it's working. You can hear my dulcet tones. So, welcome to Mr. Ink Racing with me, Shaggy Scooby 66, and we continue with the Whistlestop World Tour Season 3 with the Wrecking Tyres racing community. I'm going to bring you race 11 and 12 in the series in this stream. Yep, still trying to catch up. We're nearly there. We're getting there. So as I said, Big Willow. 9 turns on Big Willow. I've often said that it is a real-life track, which it is. So this time, I'm going to give you the proper corner names and straight names, and see how we go. I might put in the usual ones that I use, but we'll see. But after qualifying in the Group 4, Scott put the Porsche on the pole with OB in second in the Lambo. In third, it's Staffy in the Supra. Dazzler's fourth in the Ferrari. Another Ferrari in fifth of Hodgie. Then it's Gus. Gus has finally got the livery rendered. Still peeling back the Christmas livery. In seventh, it's Tyre Slayer. A really bad qualifying for Tyre Slayer in the Swift. Looks like this track might be the Achilles heel for the Swift. Welly, another Swift in 8th. In 9th, we've got another Swift of Puggers. 10th, another Swift of Ricky J. So all the Swifts are together. What is a group of Swifts called? I know they do a murmuration, so is it a murmur? I don't know. Campo's in 11th in the Lambo, and Fuds is there in the McLaren in 12th. Couple of people missing, including me. But let's get this first race underway. 20 minutes of first racing action. Hope people have brought their buckets and spade. But we're off the line. Everyone, apart from the Swifts, get a good start as we come into Castrol. Yes, Castrol Corner, the first test of everyone. Everyone's through it. Then we go into Rabbits here. I'm not making these up, folks. These are the proper names of these corners. Then down this little straight. Then into Budweiser's balcony. Scott still leads the way. And then down into Monroe's Ridge. Everyone's still just there. So the top five, well, 6 have got away from the rest of the group. Then the back straight is Wings Leg. And then through the sweeper. Now this is where people are gonna come wrong. And then straight into turn 9. So the sweeper is the first bit. Turn 9 is the second bit. But as we cross the line, Scott leads the way from OB, Staffy, Dazzler, Oggy. Then it's the Swift of Tyre Slayer. Then it's Gus, Puggers, Welly Bob, Ricky Campo, and Fuds still at the back. Someone throwing up some dust there. So again, through Rabbits here as they head toward Buzzwise balcony. Everyone's going to be on a purple sector this time round, as it is only the first flying lap, the second lap. Now down through Munro's Ridge. Again, wings leg. But Scotty already looking to have an advantage here. Scotty up to third now in the championship. He's coming on strong. The last race though didn't go his way. As all the cars head down, start, finish straight into Castrol. Staffy there. Now unusually, no one's gone off yet. There in 10th place, so the three Suzukis all together, but everyone's done well not to need their buckets and spades at the moment as we go through Budweiser's balcony. Great view from Budweiser's balcony, actually. You get to see most of the track. Oh, and there we had it, Dazzler. Now, was there a touch there from go on board? So Hoggy's just keeping his position. So into Budweiser's balcony. See the balloons there, and then we're coming into Munro's Ridge. Oh, it was Tyre Slayer. Tyre Slayer gave Dazzler a hit there. Tyre Slayer. Now Tyre Slayer's still going, but he's not going at any great rate. I think he's just waiting. There's Ricky now going to go around the outside of the sweep. No, this is turn 9. It goes sweeper, then into turn 9. Now, Tyre Slayer, it looks like he's back up to full speed. Don't know if anything was said in the chat. When I'm not racing, it doesn't help. But he really should be waiting for Dazzler, who's right at the back now. But Scott still out front, but he's got that gap, but he's now not breaking away from Obi. You see how bumpy the racetrack is. Once again, heading down to the sweeper. So this bit is the sweeper. And then this bit is turn 9. So it's a Hoggy. Oh, Hoggy's gone wide, but he's managed to keep the momentum going, and actually he's now got the Ferrari in the lead as we go into Castrol. A great move, but now is Staffy going to try and go around the outside? No, he can't do that. So Staffy loses a place to Hoggy. Hoggy gains a place. So Hoggy up into that third place. He's fighting for the championship as well, is Hoggy. And behind them we have Gus and Puggers. Puggers now the highest Suzuki. Then we've got Tyre Slayer just going a bit wide out of Munro's balcony. Then we've got Welly Bob, and that will be Ricky. So again, we've got a group, we've got a trio of Suzukis all in a line. Gus also in the Mazda 3, finding this track quite hard for the front wheel drive Mazda 3. To be honest, all the speed comes out of turn 9. If you go wide, you're liable to go into the pits. If you a bit slow, as Puggers goes underneath Gus. So good move there from Pugwash, nice and clean. So the Suzuki Tyre Slayer still not giving that place back to Dazzler. I wonder if something else happened there. I am not going to go back. But Scott, he's just lost a little bit of pace there, Scott. Obi has got himself stuck on the back of him. Obi now, the championship's starting to come on strong, starting to put a string of solid finishes. Obviously the Lambo's been a bit sandblasted. Oggy's still got Staffy behind him as they go through the camera. Down onto the start-finish straight over the line. Staffy's now on the outside. Hoggy's protecting the inside as we come into Castrol. Don't know if they really should be having balloons taking off and flying over the circuit, to be honest. But I am impressed with everyone's driving. No one's, I've just said no one's gone off. As we see Campo having, now Campo lost it fairly early here. So we're on the start-finish line. Coming into Castrol. Oh, you just see he got his right side of the car off the track before we go to the corner. And he's done for. So Campo gets it going again. As we go back to our leaders now, Scott is... Hiya Campo, how you doing mate? Sorry you just came in when I just featuring your off. But Scott now coming under pressure from Obi. Let's jump on board. As we come into the sweeper. And then turn 9. Oh, just hearing the Lambo. Yeah, no one really likes this circuit, Campo. I always feel that you have to drive within yourself on this track to make sure that you're not playing with the sand. But Obi right on the back of Scott now. Oh, and goes up and under him through Rabbit's here, and Obi hits the lead. Just see that Scott's front left tyre's a little bit more wear on it than Obi. That might have something to do with it. Obviously, the Lambo is 4-wheel drive. So up through what's that corner? That Munro's Ridge. There we are. Then down through Wings Leg. Yeah, to be honest, Campo, you're not doing too great in the Group 3. I think that Lexus has tried to kill you many times. But with 9 minutes of racing to go, Obi struck the lead, and he's starting to pull a gap to Scott now. as I remember from races past, I think this is quite a hard circuit on tyre degradation. I don't think anyone will have to make a second pit stop. While saying that, Staffy is using his tyres quite badly. So's Gus. But you never know, which might mean that the Group 3 cars need to do 2 pit stops rather than 1. We'll see when we get there. That is such a terrific camera angle there. See a lot of the track. Oggy there in 3rd place. Pulling away from Staffy now. Staffy is well clear from Tyre Slayer, who's managed to get around Huggers. Huggers there, lap 9, 1:22. That sort of tells me there's been a slight off there. Ollie Bob 7th, then it's Gus, Ricky J. Dazzler's now up to 10th place. While we're watching, let me just check on something. As we watch Dazzler go through Budweiser's balcony. Found what I'm looking for. Right, I was just looking at the points table for this race, and didn't see any penalty for Tyre Slayer. So either nothing was put in, so admin wouldn't have investigated it, or something was already said in the chat. Oh, Campo. Oh, Campo's had a big one. I see what you mean about having a nightmare. Campo, or just the Lambo just had no rotation there. Oh, and he's found the dirt track. Now, this isn't in the game, and it really should be. Within the confines of Big Willow, there is there's a desert rally stage. And you can see the track here that Campo is on. Now, if Campo stays on this, if I am right, it will come back onto the track, and he won't get reset. Well, he might have just taken too much of a corner cut there. Oh. Right, he's been reset. All that work and you got reset, Campo. If you do that in a rally car, you can actually jump that. But yeah, interesting things today from the track. As we go back to the race, we're just following Obi at the moment. While I get some things worked out. Right, let's go back to trackside camera. Obi still leads Scott. Oggy there in 3rd place. Oggy now free and clear. Staffy's dropped off in 4. Tyre Slayer isn't, well, he's starting to close in on Staffy as we go through Budweiser's balcony. Tyre Slayer is giving too many points away in this race. As I said, it looks like this race is the Suzuki's Achilles heel. Welly Bob in 7th place. Ghost Ricky. Yeah, see you later, Campo. Get back to work, you lazy bugger. So, OB, right, we're up to 3.5 minutes left of the race. Can OB keep that rather battered looking Lamborghini in front of Scott? It's funny what I've just noticed, he's got Eat My Shorts on the back of the Lambo, and who happens to be following him is Scott with the Simpsons. So yeah, Scott, eat his shorts. So Staffy, now this is starting to close up. 4, 5 and 6. Staffy's front left hand tyre, that's down, he's over 50%. Is that going to cause him trouble round the sweep and turn 9? Oh, and as I say that, Staffy just got it wrong. Tyre Slayer really didn't have anywhere to go, had to come on and hit the brakes as they go side by side. Sorry, that was commentator's curse there to Staffy. Tyre Slayer looking left, now looking right, but still on the outside of the corner. Staffy now through the Rabbiteer. That's going to put some real pressure on that tyre. Now as we come through No Name and then back into Budweiser's balcony. Down now Munro's Ridge. Tyre Slayer's in the slipstream. Go to the chase camera. So down through the sleeper. Now touch your brake for turn 9. Staffy keeps it tight this time. But Tyre Slayer's closing. He's looking to the right hand side, which is the wrong side. Don't want to be trying to go around the outside of Castrol. Oh, there is an apex there. Staffy hit it. Tyre Slayer, yeah, about a car width away from it. Through Rabbiteer. Just a touch as they come into Budweiser's balcony. No one went off. Oh, again, a little bit tight. Oh, and that just slowed everyone up. So Puggers went through. Puggers collided. Oh, now Staffy and Puggers have come together. Neither have gone off, but that has just let Tyre Slayer get away. I think that this is all to do with Staffy's front left-hand tyre just not having the grip. And through the sweeper. Oh, he's just gone a bit deep. Oh, he claims it back very nicely. Oh, I thought that he was going to be off there. But that now has slowed him up, and here comes Welly Bob. And while all that was happening, I missed the line. So, oh, right, let's just go back. So, Scott on lap. So we started lap 15. Oh, Obi went. Oh no, did Obi go off all by himself? Could be controversy at the end of the race. Sorry to bring this back, guys, but you deserve to see all the action. No, Obi went off all by himself. Came back onto track, but that let Scott through. Obi couldn't get back online with Scott, so Scott comes over the line to win yet another one. So Scott wins, Obi second, Hoggy comes home in third. Then it's Tyre Slayer in fourth, with Puggers 5, Staff is 6, Well is 7th, then it's Ricky 8th, Gus is 9th, then we're going to have Fuds in 10th place, sometimes these drones just get a little bit ahead of the cars. So Fuds in 10th place, Dazzler down in 11th place, and Campo brings up the rate in 12th. Oh, what a good race that was. Right, we will exit this race. Now do please bear with me while we load up the second race. I'm just going to have a slurp of a drink, so just excuse me. Right, coming up to 80%, we'll be starting this second race any time. But as I say, I checked the scorecards, and no one actually put any. Well, there's been no penalties, so it's either no one's put anything in, or something was already said. But there was a bit of melee there at the end of the race, wasn't there? But we'll go to the Group 3 cars. So Campo's going to start us off for race 12. He's in the Lexus, starting on the softs. Dazzler's in second place in the Ferrari, starting on the mediums. Fuds in a BMW, starting on softs. Gus in fourth in a Merc, starting on softs. Ricky is fifth in the BRZ, starting on softs. Welly is in the Mazda Stealth, starting on softs. Staffy's in another Mercedes on mediums. 8th, it's Puggers on the softs. 9th, it's Tyre Slayer in the GTR, starting on softs. In 10th place, it's Oggy in a Ferrari, starting on softs. Obi's in a Lamborghini, starting on softs. And Scott is in a Ferrari, starting on mediums. So, different tyre strategies to start off with. With this being a 30-minute race, we'll see if anyone can make those softs last. But we have a green light and we are away. Campo really slow. Looks like the Lexus got bogged down there as Dazzler hits the front. Then it's Gus and Fuds and Ricky J. Campo. Oh, we've got an off. We've got an off. We've got an off, and it's Oggy. Right, let's just go back. So Oggy gets a tremendous start. But Then we come into... Oh, he just turns in front of Staffy there for me, and that's all it took for that to go around. So we'll get back up to the front, but it's Dazzler and Gus as they come through the compression into Budweiser's balcony. I think I'm going to call that the compression. Then it's Fuds and Ricky J. Ricky J just drops a tyre but keeps it in a line. Then it's Tyre Slayer Staffy, Puggers, Wally Bob, Scott, Oggy, Campo, and Obi. Obi's had an off. Oh, now, yeah, another one. So Obi got his tyre on the outside. On the car, hits that. Did that collide with? Oh, I think that might have. I think Scott might have just been caught up in someone else's accident here. I see Obi just get. Oh, Scott tries to get away. The car did ghost, but not ghost soon enough for it to affect Scott. So Scott's now in 9th place, has come up from the back, but that's put a big gap between himself and Welly in 8th place. Welly in the stealth. So at the back, this the race has opened up. Oh, I think Campo's had another off. Watch Campo. Again, that same corner as he had that first time. There you can clearly see on the inside of the track the rallycross stage. I wish they would bring that into the game. Gus on the inside of Dazzler though as the Merc hits the front. That's a good move that through Castrol. Now through Rabbits here. Long looping right hand corner, puts a lot of pressure on that inside tyre. No, sorry, the outside tyre. Now into Budweiser's balcony. Lots of people get the exit wrong through that corner. And then through No Name, which I've been starting to call the compression. Just because it goes down then comes up. Then through Munro's Ridge. Then on to what was it? Was it Rabbit's Wing? Wing's Leg. Wing's Leg. There we are. Then into the sweeper. That turns into turn 9. But Gus has just made his escape here. That one lap, and he has put at least a second into Dazzler. And Fuds is coming up now. You don't often see the BMW at the front of the race. Nice to see Fuds is there. It's just how people drive on the soft tyres, and people just driving within themselves a little bit, making sure they can get the tyre to last. Tyre Slayer up to that 4th place with Puggers behind him and Staffy. Welly Bob's there in stealth. Then we have a big gap to Scott. Scott is closing in. Then it's Ricky, Oggy, Obi who's got the fastest lap. And he's following, he's got clear air. And then Campo in that Lexus that keeps trying to kill him, but Gus is making his escape. Dazzler, oh yeah, Dazzler's on the medium tyres, isn't he? So he, at this stage, isn't really that bothered that Gus is running off in front. Fuds is on the softs as well. So, what's the strategy? What is the strategy? How far will well, we'll find out, won't we, from the medium tyre runners, how far they can stretch those tyres, and how long these soft tyres will last. Being a circuit out in the desert, there's a lot of sand on the track, so the track is very abrasive on tyres. Front wings leg, well, Gus down wings leg into the sweeper, which then becomes turn 9, down the start finish line. So on lap, as we start lap 5, it is Gus, Dazzler, Fuds, Tyre Slayer, Pump Wash and Staffy, then it's Welly Bob, now Hoggy, Scott is in 8th place, followed by Hoggy, Ricky Che, Obi and Campo. No Skippy this week, so we've only got one Australian cousin. Gus there just taking a little bit of sand through the into Budweiser's balcony, and that's a great camera view there. You see Munro's Ridge and Budweiser's balcony. Sorry, I'm still not used to calling them by their proper names. As Staffy looks underneath Huggers. Through the sweeper, gets it done. Nice move there by Staffy. Then out turn 9, down the start finish straight. And Gus is still out front. As these cars, and again, really impressed with everyone keeping it on track. Scott there. Remember, Scott started on the medium tyres, so at this stage he's not bothered. He's just going to keep there. Obi 112.777, which was done on lap 3 already. Oh, look at that front left-hand tyre. And it will get you about halfway, and on this track it really does hamper you. But Gus out front, Gus on the softs as well, so he's approaching that 75%, which I think. Right, Fuds in, so is Tyre Slayer. Now Tyre Slayer's got no tyre left at all, so living up to his name. So these have only been able to get to lap 6. So fuel's going in. Tyre Slayer 82%. Let's put the medium tyres on. I don't think that those tyres are going to last till the end. I'm going to remember, guys and girls, I do not pre-watch the replays, but I don't think those tyres will last 22 minutes. So it's about making the soft tyres last as long as possible, which Gus is seeming to do at the moment. He's already done 1 lap more than other people. If he can get just down a bit more with the fuel, looks like the fuel isn't going to last till halfway, which is also unusual. But it is sort of, this is on the throttle most of the time, this track. Dazzler there in second place. Well with that medium tyre. Got Staffy in third. Again, really doing well on the medium tyre. Also remember that this race was done before the last big update, so they're still on the old tyre model. Scott now up to 4th place. He's got by Welly Bob. Welly Bob, yeah, he's still doing well on the soft tyre. Scott doing really well on that medium tyre. He's just coming through the field now that the soft tyres had its best at the front. Gus still leads the way in the Mercedes. His fuel lights on and he's nearly out of tyre, so he will come in at the end of this lap. So he's been able to manage to get the soft tyre to lap 9. Still not halfway though. Campo's been off again. I'm not going to show it because that would just be too mean. We've shown Campo going off already. Now Gus just dropped a tyre there. That's going to slow him down Wing's leg. Now into the sleeper. He's on that wide line. Oh, and he's off. Oh. Go to Gus here. Just see that car just not gripping at all. Oh, that front tyre, it's actually bald. It's not gripping. He's gone in too fast, too wide, wrong line. And here is barrier. Now he's lucky to hit that barrier and not the one behind it. Come on, keep it in a straight line. Keep it in a straight line. Scott's decided it's time to come in. I'm very surprised at that. To 10%. Gus makes it into the pits. Dazzler stayed out. He's going to be, well, he's got Staffy right behind him now. These two on the medium tyres now. But we know that the soft tyre isn't going to get to the end of the race. Scott's come out in 6th place. Scott's put the medium tyre on again. Sorry, just let me go back. Yeah, Scott had the medium tyre on before we went into the pits. And he's got it on when he comes out of the pits. So Scott needs to do another pit stop. Which is right. So Scott's pinned his flag to the mast. Dazzler could probably get away with doing, if he had the fuel he could do a few more laps. I'm just trying to work that out in my head. We'd still be short. But what are these people going to do? Obi down Wing's leg into the sweeper. So Dazzler and Staffy are in the pits. Obi's going to come round turn 9, keeps it on the track. Staffy with 6% fuel, so Obi's come in as well. Fuds has been in. Put the medium tyre on and really short fuel, so yeah, we'll see what Fuds is doing. Tyre Slayer, who came in early and almost filled up on fuel, he's the one one we need to keep an eye on now. He doesn't, if he's got the fuel and he can make that tyre last, he doesn't have to pit again. Scott's there in third. He does have to pit again for tyres. It's all become very interesting. Dazzler there in fifth place. Let's put the soft tyre on. Bob. Yeah, he's just working out who's done what, where and with whom. Gus, that off of Gus, it's just wrecked his race. He should have come in first place and he's out in 10th. But he's put medium tyres on and put full fuel in, so he's going to try and go to the end of the race. Such a good race as well, and then it just, that's how quick it can go. Campo. So Fuds hits the front, and he's staying in the front. Fud's got ahead of Dazzler, but Fud's, yeah, he didn't fill up, did he? So all eyes are now on Tyre Slayer. We're at 15 minutes, and he's got 50% of fuel. That fuel won't last till the end of the race. Does he needs to start short shifting and changing his fuel mapping. Staffy, Wally Bob, Scott. Oh, Scott's been off. Lap 11, Scott's had an off. He's you can just see Scott is really trying to push it, and on this track you just cannot put a wheel on the gravel because it will have you off through compression. I am calling that corner into Budweiser's balcony. Oh, Scott once again just got it wrong, had to pull it back. So Monroe's Ridge is done for him. That's going to slow him down through Wings Leg and the sleeper. The sweeper, not the sleeper, the sweeper. Coming up to 13 minutes left of this race, and it's been fascinating so far. Fuds and Tyre Slayer have started to just see what's on the side of Fuds' car. I don't think that's a very good mix, is it really? Vagisil and Durex. I think if you're using Vagisil, you don't want anyone coming at you with the Durex. Ladies, you will know that. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to park that there. So Tyre Slayer hits the front in the Cheetos GTR. That front left hand. Oh, and as I say that, he's gone off, and he goes into the pits now. I don't know if that was intentional or not. I'm going to say that that was slightly off, but he's decided to shorten the impact of that running wide. He's tyres. Oh, he stayed on the medium tyres, which means that. Oh, now was there a coming? Oh, now was there a coming together there? No, he just goes off himself. But now we're going to see Mercedes in the air. Yay! Oh, and he went right over the track. He's heading towards. Well, enjoy the sandcastle there. Comes back onto track. Obi's gone through, so has Dazzler. So has Wally Bob. So. I think Puggers has been off. Yeah, Puggers goes off and he gets it wrong. So now, after all that clean racing, we're just having some errors creeping into people. I always find after a while with this track, you get sort of tunnel vision. And sometimes you just forget where you are. Driving around, I know there's no walls on this one, but it is like driving around Tokyo where there are walls. It messes with your eyesight and your head. But this one is the same because you know that you can't go off, so it messes with your head. Anyway, Fuds has come in. Now Fuds now showed so Fuds comes out with just over 10 minutes to go. Scott's up to second place. Tyre Slayer's down to 5th. I don't think Tyre Slayer's used a soft tyre, unless he started on soft tyre. Might check that. Might just stay with that at the end and just double check if he doesn't pit again. Puggers. Oh, Puggers is going to have to come in. He's rarely used his tyres. Fuds has put new tyres on and half tank of fuel. So he's going to gain a few places here. Obi again with whoever it was is back on. Puggers is, as I said, Puggers is into the pits. Dazzler's now in 8th. Obi is closed onto the back of Fuds. And they've got Wally Bobs in front of him. Hopefully Fuds will get those tyres up to 10. And then, to be honest, he should just break away from Obi and close up to the back of Wally. Wally Bob really on top of the Mazda now. So they go through Munro's Ridge and then down through the Wings Leg, then the sweeper, then into turn 9. Ricky J. What happened to Ricky J there? Let's just go on board with Ricky J. Let's go back a bit further. This BRZ. I don't know. There was a time this BRZ was OP. Oh, he's just clipped the inside. Oh, and then clipped the outside, and then hits barrier. He's joining the people for a quick drink. Through Budweiser Ridge. sorry, Budweiser balcony. He's just making sure that he doesn't come back onto track in front of anyone. Good racing etiquette there from Ricky J. But Staffy out in front. So it looks like this track really suits the Merc. So Staffy. Right, Scott's into the pits, so he will now put on the soft tyre. He goes through. Tyre Slayer. So we're just gonna double check Tyre Slayer's what he started on, if he doesn't change onto the softs by the end of the race. Scott there's come out, so he went in second place. He's come out in fourth, but he now has the soft tyre on. He should be able to make that last 7 laps. Welly Bob giving him a sniff of fourth. And we've got Obi and Fuds. So Obi has got by Fuds. Got Gus. What a terrific start to the race. That's it. Oh. Campo having he's decided to have a beer with the spectators there. I do worry about the spectators on this track, because it only looks like it's a very thin wire fence protecting themselves from these cars. I don't think I'd want to be stood in their way. So Hoggy now hits the front, Staffy's in second, Tyre Slayer's in third. Staffy's come into the pits. So Staffy's been into the pits, out of the pits, and managed to keep that second place. They had such him and Scott had such a big lead. Does that open the door for Staffy? Staffy on new softs, Hoggy on old mediums. Just under 5 minutes of racing left to go. There's still time for Ferrari's pit crew to look this race up for Hoggy though. And what do we think about Lando? If you haven't watched the F1, spoiler alert, Lando came third, but won the championship by 2 points. I'm really happy about that. I don't really follow F1, but anyone that can beat the cheats that are Max Verstappen and Red Bull, yes, Max has 4 championships, but 2 of them were through cheating. One by himself, 2 by the team. Well, 2 by the team, really. Not a driver I like, sorry. But back to this race, Staffy's taken the lead over Hoggy. Knew he would. Just with those soft tyres, let's just go back, see where that happened. Oh, through Rabbit's ear. Able to keep that car tight. Don't think there's any touch in there. Now through this compression area into Budweiser, going side by side. Staffy just with the superior grip there. Just see Hoggy just had to just brake a bit harder just to make sure he didn't run off the track. So Staffy's in the lead. Hoggy in second place. Tyre Slayer in third. Hoggy... Has Hoggy got enough fuel and tyres? Tyre Slayer has, but just want to, as I said, just at the end of the race, I'm just going to go through and see which tyres Tyre Slayer started off on. If he doesn't come into the pits, put softs on, that is. Scott's there in fourth place. Scott, I have to say, Scott's times are a little bit up and down, but he's gaining on these people in front. Tyre Slayer now on Hoggy. That tyre, that front left tyre of Hoggy now, he's really hampering that car. I told you the Ferrari pit crew would nobble Hoggy somehow. All they seem to be able to do. Scott there, over Monroe's Ridge, down Wings leg to the sweeper. Turn 9, dangerous corner. Going with the dodgy tyres. Turn 9 is a dangerous corner, but Hoggy gets through there. Scott 13-2. He's on Staffy's place. Willie Bob's into the pits. Willie Bob. Puts the soft tyres on. Campo's in the pits, he's been there for a while. Staffy just pulled away from these two now. Hoggy's fuel lights on. We'll have one more lap to do after this one. Oh, there's Scott going. Oh, Scott got away with murder there as he came out of Monroe's Ridge. Oh, Tyre Slayer. Oh, pulled it back. Oh, I thought he got on the wrong line there. As Hoggy once again throws dust and sand into Tyre Slayer's face. Tyre Slayer. Tell you what, Tyre Slayer's done really well to. Oh no, he made a second pit stop, didn't he? Yeah, Tyre Slayer started on the soft. Oh, and as I say that, he's just gone off. Right, was there a touch there? Oh, a little bit of rubbing. No, he went off, just wasn't prepared to. And Scott goes through. Now that's really important for the championship. Scott now get by Hoggy. We are going to have to go to, no, we don't have to go to our leader yet. Scott once again puts two tyres on the sand as we come into the sleeper. Now we go to Staffy, who's coming round turn 9. And Staffy wins one, so Staffy wins round 12. Oh, and there's been contact at the back. I think there's been contact at the back. Let's go to... No, Scott's just run out of talent there. He's just trying so hard. So Hoggy comes home second with Tyre Slayer third. It's going to be Obi fourth, Scott down in fifth. Oh, 0 to 0 there for Scott. He's trying a bit too hard there. Fuds in 6th, Gus in 7th. Puggers comes home 8th with Wally Bob in 9th. Wally Bob, oh, out of fuel on the line, doesn't matter, he comes home 9th. Dazzler's going to come home 10th. Oh, Dazzler's out of fuel. Oh, what a surprise. How many times is that, Dazzler? Ricky J's already finished in 11th and Campo finished in 12th. Now we're going to stay with this, but that was a really interesting race again. What we're going to do is we'll just go on. Because watching a car limp over the line without any fuel. Come on, get out. You can push that car quicker than it's rolling. But he's crossed the line. Right, I just wanted to... This is what I wanted to do. I just wanted to stop. Tyre slide. Oh, tyre slide did start on softs. Anyway, 2 fantastic races there. I have been Shaggy Scooby 66. Catch me next time for rounds 13 and 14. But for now, it's goodbye.